Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Man, I don't know why my team tired. I put y'all on practice.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Now my receiver won't even do a route. Like, I can't make him do a route.
Watson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. Watson off play action. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
And then he hit sticking on every damn play. That's fake.
This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Oh, my God. What the fuck?
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Watson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Second down and goal. Watson. And got his man. It's caught.
See, like that, bro. I wasn't supposed to even catch that pass, but he caught it. That's crazy.
With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after one. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
Harris going to get it again on second down. Oh, he bowls over him. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Play fake. Mayfield. Brown has the first down and much more. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced.
Good play.
It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out.
My
When
young
he
man
takes
right
off,
there.
everyone knows where to go
Good
now. They know
fucking
how to
play,
run routes,
man.
change things, make themselves presentable for
see
the
what they
quarterback.
trying to
It's a
do?
lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your
Oh,
static
with y'all.
1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. It's brought in by Harris.
Got him. Let's go.
He got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 40.
Punt that, brother.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
You almost had me, boy. I read that shit.
Corbin now. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Deep ball for Goodwin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From his goal line here, Watson. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Watson's throw taken in there by Cook.
Another history. This fucking. I'm from the conservative.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st down, Watson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jordan. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a first down throw.
Oh,
And that would be off target and incomplete. He's trying to get that to Brevin Jordan, and that'll bring up second down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Watson on 3rd down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead.
got it.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now the man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster.
Well, I'm sending blitzes. This is hoping.
Here at the 25-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Let's go.
Now,
Too many adjustments.
Snap, but it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Mayfield. That'll be complete to Cook.
Good play.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Mayfield on first down.
Yeah. Thank you.
He's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson.
Oh my goodness. This shit.
He's picked off near his own 48.
This shit. Oh my. Okay. Alright. I just picked the ball off from him. Y'all gonna get that shit right back to him off a deflection, because it's crazy.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Give me that shit right back, nigga.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Let's see what he come out in.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Off of play action, it's Watson. Rolling to his right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Oh, shit.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
What the fuck?
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the
oh my God,
bro. Watson throws another interception.
This nigga jumping high as hell.
Inside the well, between last week and this
can't lose.
5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now, because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out, because the current formula is not working. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mayfield. And it's caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab.
You better be holding.
Across midfield down to the 45. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. Touchdown, Texans. Jeff Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Pick. Thank you. Same way they got me.
His 3rd. Picked up by Justin Reed.
What?
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice burst right there.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Goodwin. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And now here's a carry heading left. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
There you go. Come on, get down there.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Damn, bro. This nigga moving slow as fuck.
About a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
Lineman is just my lineman is just ass with the run. No push.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me.
Yeah, I knew where he was running. We still couldn't get over it.
Take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Mayfield on play action, and he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jerry Hughes in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield.
Thank
His
you.
pass is
Oh.
intercepted for the
Get up.
4th time today.
Get the what? This game.
Oliver with the INT, and they take over
The fuck was that?
at the 46-yard line. Now they try the right side here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother him, just as they did on that last play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got this down to the 35. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. 2nd and 2. They'll try the air now with Watson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now a handoff as they run left side. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now Watson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed at It's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
The only problem I got with that is the fact that the tight end did not keep running. He just stopped his route.
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the
Now I gotta drive down the field, win this game because I just threw a fucking pick. Pick 6 to that.
As you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that will make this a 4-point game.
It's unbelievable, but that shit is so crazy to me. Why did he stop his route? But hey, that's what I get for passing it. All I had to do was run the ball. It was like first down.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw again on second down. Watson. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Watson off play action. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, couldn't hang on to it in the end zone.
Wow.
That's one that'll haunt you.
He dropped it.
It brings up 3rd down.
He dropped the fucking ball. Dropped it.
One of the bigger plays
He
in the
dropped
game
the fucking
far.
ball.
The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. He's got it.
Let's go. Touchdown, bitch.
Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
He's probably gonna run the damn ball. He's been able to stop that all damn game.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. He's got Gordon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Baker. This is Gordon on the dump off.
What the?
And some room to work. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. A big play that time on the catch and run.
I thought he did a nice job there of reading the coverage and realizing he didn't have anything downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can dump the ball off to and turn it into a big hitter anyway?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jerry Hughes in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Now, how about that? Rattled by a big play on the previous snap, they bounce back, and that's exactly what they needed defensively.
Got him. Let's go. Knocked his ass right out of field goal range. Fuck, nigga. Woo.
And now with 6 seconds
fuck you going?
Burn their final timeout. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So they haven't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
We shouldn't be in this game. I gave him a pick six.
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Well, here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. The first throw in overtime for Mayfield now. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
First down, Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Second and 10. Yardage here to the 31-yard line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Damn, he booted that bit.
And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And he checks this one down to Williams. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied. Now Watson. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is going the Texans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Watson to throw. That's caught, and again it's Goodwin. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
What did you say?
Dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago.
Yeah.
Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
Here's Watson. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
What'd you say?
Have this across midfield and inside the 45.
You can do it. You can do it during the season.
By the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Yeah.
To throw, Watson. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds left here in overtime. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds left here in overtime. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, I made it. Let's go.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise.
But
there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Texans, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.
But, woo-wee. That was a tough one. That was harder than it should have been. Three sacks. I needed that, buddy. 3 sacks. He was on his ass. 2 sacks for Jordan Woods. 5 sacks. Defensive line stepped that shit up. Brown. Justin Reed, 2. One more, Oliver. There you go. Let's get it. Ooh, that was a tough one. That was a Tuffy Duffy. Tuffy Duffy. Girl, please don't be late.
You kick it like the